Okay, guys. So, good evening, everyone. Today is the final day for this SQL Essential Boot Camp. Okay, so I guess till now we have discussed like so many queries, and I think we have discussed like few basic queries. Then we have discussed even into the last session I have discussed like few advanced queries. Okay, so yeah guys, till now these are all the like things which we have discussed. Now the next thing, now today is the final day. So we'll come with like one project which is based on like Swiggy case study. Okay, and now this particular case study is about Swiggy. Although we have a like very small amount of a data set, but yeah, definitely you'll see that what kind of a question, the question which like we are going to do over here, the question which we are going to solve over here. Definitely, we are doing it for maybe a small amount of data, maybe a small amount of users. But whatever the query I'm going to write, the same query you can write if you're working as a data analyst into the Swiggy for a crore of customers. Okay, so even if you have a million of customers, or if you have if into your data set if you have million of users, so you'll write the same query and you'll get your answers. Okay, so first let me show you the data set, that how the data set looks like. Okay, so this is the data set, guys. Now you can see there are different there are different files. Okay, so first we have like a data of different users. Okay, so you can see like we have seven different users over here, and then we have their email id, then we have their password. Then we have like few restaurants over here like Domino's, KFC, Boxit, Dosa Plaza, and Chinatown. These are the few restaurants, guys. Then these are the like few foods which has been ordered by like a customer. Okay, and then this is a type of the food. Okay, like veg or non-veg. Then this is a menu table, and into this table you can see we have a restaurant id, we have a food id, and the most important thing, we have a price over here. Okay, so you can see what's the price over here. Okay, so 450, 400. Okay, so this is this is a price or amount for like different food. Okay, so here based on the food id, and then definitely maybe you'll get like a biryani into one restaurant at a amount of like 400. Maybe the same biryani you are getting into the other restaurant with the amount of at the amount of rupees like maybe 300. Okay, so yes, there's a restaurant id and there's a food id, and then or based on that we have a different price over here. Okay, then this is the order table, guys, and into this order table you can see we have a lot of information over here. Like we have a order id, we have a user id, we have a restaurant id, we have amount also. Then delivery time. Okay, so you can see like somewhere the delivery time is very small, somewhere the delivery time is it's too late. Then we have a date column. Okay, so we have a data for like a different month, basically for like May, June, and July. Okay, so it is for 2022 May, then June, and then July. Then we have a delivery rating, and then we have a restaurant rating over here. Okay, so you can see like somewhere the rating is 5, 4, and even somewhere you can see the rating is 1 also. Okay, then we have like a order details over here. Okay, so these are the like few files which we are having. And now by using these files, let's see that what kind of a question can be asked to us. Okay, so now by using this file, guys, now there can be some important question which can be asked to you. Okay, so now if you're working as a data analyst. Okay, so yeah, now it's very important for you to analyze the data and to answer the questions, to answer the question which actually client asks. Okay, so suppose now Swiggy is a client for me, and Swiggy wants to improve its performance maybe for the next month and for the next year. So yeah, he has the Swiggy has given like me this data to analyze it, and now based on based on my analysis, they are going to like make more profit into the upcoming days. Okay, so now guys, these are the tables for us right now. Now you can see like I have written all the questions over here, okay, which can be asked to us as a data analyst. Definitely we are not able to solve all the question into the same like a session in just 1 hour. So what we will do, we'll try to like solve like a few questions. So like we'll try to solve like at least 4 or 5 questions into the session, and rest of the question will be like assignment for you. Okay, definitely like we'll upload the answers also, but rest of the question will be like assignment for you. Okay, so yeah, to tomorrow is the Sunday, so you can like enjoy the assignment. So now guys, you can see like if you can see the question over here, like find the customer who have never ordered. Like I need to find out the customers who has never ordered like any food from any restaurant, who actually never order from the Swiggy. Then which restaurant has got the maximum number of order? This is a very important question, like for Zomato, for Swiggy, because like that restaurant is doing good. Then average price for every food. Okay, which restaurants had done the most amount of orders? Okay, so these are the few questions, guys. Now you can see that we don't have any table over here. Okay, so like we are having like so many tables, but we don't have any table where we have like a user also. Definitely we have a user ID, but we don't have a user name over here. Suppose if I want to solve the first question, so I need to display the username, like which user never order like a food, and then I need a order ID also. Okay, but here we have a order ID, we have a user ID, but we don't have a username. So what I can do, guys, we can try to join few of the tables. Okay, and we can try to make one like a table, so that like our work will become easier. Okay, so our job will become easier. Okay, and along with that, like into the orders, you can see we don't have a restaurant name. Okay, so like suppose if I want to solve the third question, or if I want to solve, yeah, if I want to solve the second question, like which restaurant has got most number of orders. Okay, so for that we don't have a restaurant name over here. Okay, we don't have a restaurant name. We have a restaurant ID, but in order to display the restaurant name, I need to join this particular table with my restaurant table. Okay, similarly, if I want to display the username, so I need to join this order name with the username. Okay, similarly, guys, if I want to like check that which food item has been ordered most, like if I want to display the name of the food item for the fifth question, so here I don't have a food name also. Okay, so I need to join this particular table with my food table. Okay, and even here we don't have here we don't have a FID. So I think FID will be into the into this order detail. Okay, so I need to join this order detail also, and I did need to join this food also. Then only I will get the food name. Okay, so let's try to join all these tables. Okay, so whatever the important tables which I want to display in one place, I need to let me join like all that columns and make one separate table, and then we'll start solving this question. Okay, so yeah guys, let's do it. Okay, so let's do it. Let's start joining the table over here. So how I can join it? So first I need to select that what are all the columns I want to display. Okay, so from this order table, guys, from this order table I want to display every column. Okay, and then along with this I want to display the restaurant name, I want to display the food name. Okay, and maybe I want to display the okay, fine, and I want to display the food ID. Okay, so these are the like at least three important thing I want to display along with the this order table. So what I can do, I can write in this way: select O star. O star means I will write order as O. Okay, and I will display all the column of this order table. first thing. Then I can write r dot r name. So r name is nothing but a restaurant name. You can see into my restaurant table, this is the r name. Okay, so and r is the alias name I will create for the restaurant. Okay, then I will display the food ID. So order detail, from order detail. So you can see into the order detail I have like a food ID. Okay, so order detail dot FID. Then I want to display the food name. So food name will be into this food table. Okay, so I can write f dot f name. Okay, so here I think the name is f name, and from user I want to display the name. That's it. So I can write u dot u name. That's it, guys. And so these are the like things I want to display. Now from I need to write down that where are from where I want to display all the things. So I will take the first table as order, because that is the parent table for me, main table for me, not parent table, but the main table for me. So from orders O, okay, so I guess the name of the table is orders. From orders O, and I want to join. So first table which I want to join is, I guess, restaurant. Okay, you can see the first table which I want to join is restaurants R, and on what basis I want to join. So now you can see that, guys, into the restaurant I have like one column as RID, and into the order also we have one common column as RID. Okay, so we have a common column as RID. So I can write on R dot RID is equals to O dot RID. Okay, and that's it. Now these two table will get joined. Okay, the next table which I want to join is, I guess, this order detail table. Okay, so I can write join again the next table. Okay, now the next table which I want to join is order detail. Okay, so join order details. Okay, so order details, and I'm creating alias as OD on again what. So which common column over here? So I think here I have a order ID, and into the orders also I have a order ID. Okay, so on OD dot order ID is equals to O dot order ID. Okay, the next table which I want to join is this food table. So I can write join food F again on what, on F dot FID. So I guess food ID is a common column in both the table. Okay, so into the other detail also we have a food ID, and here also we have FID. Okay, so FID and is equals to OD dot FID. The last table which I want to join is this user table. So I can write join which table. So into the order detail, I think I don't have any other thing. Here I have a user ID, and here I have a user ID. Yes. So join which table. So the next table is user, which I want to join, users U on what, on U dot user ID. Okay, and yeah, guys, there can be some like a user over here, because you can see like into the question it is written there are some customers who have never ordered. Okay, so there may be some customers who may not present over here. Okay, so who don't have any order ID. Okay, so you can see like here the like user ID is 5 only. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5, but into the order detail or maybe into the user you can see we have 6 also, and we have a 7 also. Okay, so maybe these are the users who have never ordered. Okay, so but I want to suppose if I want to display that which user have never ordered, if I want to display the name, so I must have like all the users over there. Okay, I must have all the users into that table. Okay, So I can like perform a join over here, but that should not be inner join, because into the inner join it will display only those values where I have like a common values. Okay, but I think into the user there are maybe few customers who have never ordered. Okay, so their information is not present into this orders. Okay, so but I want to display even those customers also. So I need to perform a write join. Okay, so u dot user id is equals to o dot user id, and I guess this is fine. Okay, one second. Yeah. Now I guess this is fine. Now I have joined all the table, and I will display like 1, 2, 3, and 4 like more information. Means 4 more columns I will display into my new table. Okay, so now let's try to execute this. Let's see what is the result. Okay, so here I am getting an error as u name. Let's see. Okay, I think here I just have a name, I don't have any u name. Okay, fine. Now let's run this again. Okay, now you can see guys, so I have joined all the table. Okay, and now I have in total 52 entries over here. Okay, so now we have joined all the tables. Okay, like all the important columns over here, not all the tables but all the important columns we have joined over here. Okay, so into my orders previously I just have like a till restaurant rating. I have a column till restaurant rating, but now like here you can see we have a restaurant name also, we have a food id also, we have a food name also, and we have a name also. Now what I can do guys, we can simply try to okay, so now this is my new table, but now let's we need to export this table. Okay, because I want this table over here. Okay, then only I can try to run a query over my table. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to take this table over here. Okay, so for that guys, what I can do, I can try to click on this export. Okay, so when I click on this export guys now, so you can see like this is a table which I have already exported. Okay, so you can export like any table. Suppose if you put any new information into the table. Okay, and now you want to create a data frame for it. Now you want to preserve that particular thing. Now you want to have that in form of an excel sheet, or maybe in form of a csv file. Okay, so that you can do. Okay, so you can click on this export, and now you can see that we can export like my table over here. Okay, now this is Swiggy complete data. Okay, so I have already saved this data, so I don't need to like save it again. Okay, and now if I go into my like a document, and I can show you. So this is my new excel sheet guys, and here you can see that we have added 4 new columns over here. Okay, so we have restaurant rating, we have a food id, we have a food name, we have a food type, and we have a name. Fine, I guess this is my new file. Now if I want to put this table into like over here, so what I can do, I can go on to this table. So anytime guys, so anytime if you like suppose if you get any like a new data set, and if you want to work on that, so what you can do, you can simply right click over here, and you can click on this table data import wizard. Okay, now if I click this, okay, so now you can take any csv file from here. Okay, so now this is my csv file which I want to take. So just click on this open, then next, then next, then next. Okay, next, next, and finish. Okay, now if I refresh it over here, so now you can see I have one new table over here as Swiggy complete data. Okay, fine. Now my job will become more easier. Now if I want to display the name of the customer who have never ordered, so now it's become very easy for me guys. So what I can do, okay, so let me first take a question over here. Okay, so I can try to copy this, and I can try to put it over here. This is my first question, so q1, and let's solve it. Okay, Now I want to display the name of the customers who have never ordered like a food from the restaurant, okay, from the Swiggy. So how I can display it? So I can write select, and then I want to display the name of the customer who have never ordered like a food. So I can simply write select name. Okay, you can see like into this table I have a name. Okay, select name from, now the name of the table, guys. Okay, let me select name from like a name of the table Swiggy complete data. So okay, select name from table. Okay, and now I need to write in this way, maybe. One second. Okay. So I want to display the name of the customer who have never ordered like a food from the restaurant. Okay. So yes, we can write in this way, maybe. Okay, one second. Select name from this Swiggy data, where okay, so I think they are not okay. So I think their user ID is not available into this order ID. Okay, so I guess I can see over here that this users are not available. Like should not be available over here. Okay, so select name from like a Swiggy complete data where. Okay, so I guess we need to write nested query over here. Okay, so how we can write this? So I can write in this way: select name from user, where from Swiggy, where, let me write down, where user ID, okay, where user ID not in. Okay, so guys, here I can write in this way that select name from the user from the Swiggy complete data, like from here, which is not present into the order ID. Okay, so मुझे ऐसे यूजर आईडी डिस्प्ले कराने हैं जो कि इस ऑर्डर में नहीं है, बिकॉज जिनके भी जो भी यूजर आईडी यहाँ पे होंगे डेफिनेटली इन्होंने कभी ना कभी कुछ ऑर्डर किया है. So not in. Now I can write a nested query over here, and in this way, so I can write select user ID user ID from orders. Let's see. Okay. So select name from like a Swiggy complete data. Okay. So I want to display such name where user ID. Okay, not in. Okay, so now you can see like what I have written. I have written that the user ID should not be present into into the orders. Okay. So I want to display those names. I want to display the name of those users which are not present into the orders. Okay, which are not present into the orders table. Okay, so if any user ID is not present into the order table, so I want to display that name. Okay, so let me run this. Let's see what happened. Okay, so here we are getting maybe some error. Okay, let's see. Okay, so select name from I guess I can write okay, let me write in this way. Let me take the real table only. So select name from users. Okay, so I want to display those names where user ID, where this user ID not in. And then guys, here you can see this is the new query. Select user ID from orders. Okay, so let us first try to execute this. Let's see what will happen. So this is one new query, like a nested query. So these are the user ID which are present into the orders. Okay, so you can see like over here we have a user ID as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, Now अगर मैं यूजर को देखूंगा, if I see this particular table, so here I have like a user ID as 6 and 7 also. Now this 6 and 7 is not present into this order. Okay, so this user ID 6 and 7 is not present over here. So I want to display the name of only those users. Okay, which where like where or maybe I can write user ID also. I want to display both the things, maybe even the user ID and the name of like those users who are not present into the orders list. Okay, or into the order table. Okay, जो order table में नहीं है. Let's see. Okay, yes. Now you can see we are getting two names over here, Anupama and Rishabh. Okay. Now these two people have never ordered anything from the Swiggy. Okay. So this is the answer for the first question, guys. Okay. So what you can see what I have written. I have written, and even I can only try to display the name. Okay, because into the question it is asked to display the name only. It is not asked to display the user ID. Okay, so even I can remove this also, and I can try to display the name only. Okay, let's see. Yes. Okay, so these are the two people who have never ordered anything from the Swiggy. Okay, so yeah, guys, this is a way to give the answer over here. Okay, so this is how you can write down this particular query, which can help you to understand which customers have never ordered anything from the restaurant, guys. Okay, so I hope like this query is clear to everyone. Okay. No, user ID is not equals to null. No, ये नहीं होगा. Okay. No, it is leading us to the SQL program tab. Okay, what's the project? Yeah, project is about Swiggy case study, guys. No, no. I hope now Naveen and like Sanket, now you are getting your answer over here. Okay, now I think this is clear. Okay, if you have any doubt, then please tell me. Yeah, definitely you can add this project into your like a resume. Yes, Amay Tampat. Okay. Now the next question: which restaurant has got most number of orders? Okay. So let's see how to write this particular query. And guys, yeah, now the students who are actually join this session from the first day. So yeah, guys, you can try to involve into this project. So if you can write this query into the chat box, it is very good, guys. Okay, so just try to write down into the chat box. Okay, it will be helpful for you and like me as well. Okay, so it's a better way to for a better way to for a communication. So I guess I am not able to upload this right now. Okay. uh, okay, I can try to give you this link, guys. So this is actually the link which I have taken from somewhere. So maybe by using this link you can get the data set directly. Just see whether you can click on this link, whether by clicking on this link you're getting a data set or not. Okay, I guess you'll get the data set by clicking on this link. All the things, guys, will be uploaded on onto your progress this place. Okay, so I think into this portal, attendance portal, and into the assignment portal, all these things will be uploaded. Don't worry. Now here like a question two, guys, let's try to solve it. This question two. Okay, which restaurant has most number of orders? Okay, so now here again we have a very simple question, guys, that I want to display the name of the restaurants. Okay, so let me open this. Okay, so here you can see we have a restaurant name somewhere. Okay, uh, yeah, here you can see we have a restaurant name. So I want to display the name of the restaurant from where we get the who actually appears maximum number of time. Okay, so which appear I got the most number of orders. So case it's very logical thing that like the restaurant who got maximum orders, that appears maximum number of time into this table. Okay, so what I need to do is I simply need to make a count of the restaurant name. Okay, and I need to I need to apply the order by function into the descending order. That's it. Okay, so I want to display the name of the restaurant. Okay, select our name. Okay, and I want to make a count of this restaurant name. Okay, so in that way I will able to see that which restaurant like come again and again and again. So I will take a count of like a restaurant name. Like you can see over here that I guess that box set is coming from 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 times. Okay, so that is that is the thing we can do over here. We can make a count, and I can try to make a alias for it, just to make it just to make it more better, just to just it looks more better. Okay, so select our name, take a count of our name as restaurant count. Okay, even if you're not doing it, it's completely fine. It will take its own alias name. From which table? So from again this Swiggy complete data table. So Swiggy complete data. Okay, and restaurant name should not be a null. Okay, where our name is not null. Okay, and I need to group by this particular thing, group by restaurant name, and then along with the restaurant name, order by restaurant count. Okay, so I can write order by restaurant count, and I can make it into the descending order. That's it, guys. Okay, so what I have done over here, I have written select restaurant name. I want to display the restaurant name, and along with the restaurant name, I want to display the count of like that particular restaurant. And I need to select this thing from like Swiggy complete data. This is like Swiggy complete data we are having. Okay, so from this table where our name is should not be a null value. Okay, so you can see like some maybe at the end we have a null value over here for the our name, so I don't need to select this. Okay, so where our name should not be a null value, and definitely I need to group by this but I need to make this count with respect to the restaurant name only. Okay, so I can make a group of all the restaurant. Okay, and here you know that this is for like shorting the things. Okay, so even if you're not performing it, it's completely fine. It will display the the total number of times each restaurant gets a like order. But yeah, if you do it, so you'll get the maximum, the restaurant which gets maximum order at the first place, followed by the second one, third one, and then so on. So now I can try to run this, execute this particular query. Let's see the result. So yeah, guys, now you can see KFC has the maximum order 16 times, then Domino's 10, Dosa Plaza 9, Box 8, and Chinatown 7. Okay, so now I can write the answer over here. Okay, so guys, here like you can see like as a data analyst, what is your job? Your job is to give the answer of the client's question. Okay, so maybe this is a question asked by the client. Now you can give your answer over here. Okay, so after writing the query, you can simply give the answer over here. Okay, so here I can write the answer that Anupama and Rishabh are the users who never order like a food from the Swiggy. Okay, so here I can write my answer. Similarly, over here I can write the answer that KFC restaurant has got the maximum number of orders. Okay, so here I can even write the answer, guys. Okay, so I can write KFC restaurant has got the most number of orders. Okay, and that's it. Now, is uh, uh, I guess this particular question is clear to everyone. Yes, I don't think that anyone having like a doubt regarding this particular question. Okay, now let's see. Let's try to solve the third question. Okay, so what is the average price for each dish? Okay, or I can write what is the average price for each food? Okay, so here we have a third question as what is the average price? Okay, so find the average price for every food. Okay, so like guys, I have told you that maybe into some restaurant like biryani, you'll get a biryani at the at amount of maybe a 400. Maybe the same chicken biryani you'll get into the different like into the different restaurant, you will get maybe at the rate of 450 or maybe 300. Okay, so what my job over here is to take both the values like 350 and 400. Okay, and if I want to find out the average, so what is the average? Average is nothing but you need to get the sum of both the values and divide it by 2. Okay, that will be your average. So similarly over here guys, you can see into the food we have or I guess I have this particular price into the menu column. So here you can see that every food id have some like a price. Okay, so you can see that even the food id is repeated also. So like you can see over here we have food id 3 and food id 3. Okay, so this food id is repeated over here. Now if I want to find out the average over here, so what is the average price for this particular food id? Okay, so this is nothing but 100 plus 150. Okay, and maybe it is repeated somewhere else also. So let's see, maybe it is repeated. Yeah, you can see it is repeated over here also. So 80 plus 115 plus 100, okay, divided by 3, that is the average price for this particular food, which is having a food id as 3. And now that food name is given over here. So I think this food is nothing but choco lava cake. Okay, so if I want to find out the average price for choco cake, so that is nothing but 115 plus 100 plus 80 divided by 3. That is the average price of choco lava cake. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to go into this menu table. Okay, and I need to get the average of every food id. Okay, so like for this food id 1, what is the average price? For 2, what is the average price? For 3, what is the average price? Similarly for 4, 5, 6 and so on. Okay, so let's do it. I guess getting an average is very simple. We need to use just avg function over here. So I can write in this way: select food id, and I need to find out the average price. Okay, so average of what? Okay, so let's see into the menu. I have this price column. Okay, so average price from menu. Okay, and I need to group by this thing, और किसके रिस्पेक्ट में निकालना है? ग्रुप बाय फूड आईडी. That's it. Okay, so now if I run this guys, so I will get my result. So you can see this is the food id, and like food id 1 has average price of 450, then food id 2 has average price of 400, then we have 98, then 230. But guys, now this is not my question. Okay, so if you remember, I need to display the name of the food. Okay, I want to display the name of the food. Okay, so here I maybe if I write down the complete query, so I can write down that find the average price of every food. Okay, so here I need to display the name of the food. I don't want to display the id over here. So what I need to do is I need to write the name over here because I want to display the name. But one more thing guys, that this food name, okay, actually this food name is not present into this menu table. Okay, you can see here the food name is not present. So the food name is present into the food table. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to join this two table in order to display the food name. Okay, so I need to write f dot f name and then average price, and I can try to write it in a better way. So I can write as average. So select f.f name average price as average price. Now from where? From menu m, and I need to join this with my food app. Okay, and to join this food app, and on what basis I can join? So on like let's see which is the common column. Food id, I guess. Fid is the common column in both the table. Yeah. So on m.fid is equals to f.fid. Okay, so fine, I guess. And I need to group by this thing with m.fid, and I want to display the food name as well. Okay, yes. Now let's run this. Let's see the result. Okay. So yes, now you can see the average price for like non-veg pizza is 450. For veg pizza, it is 400. For choco lava cake, it is 98. So even you can do it by yourself, guys. Like if you take a value 80 plus 100 plus 115, and if you divide it by 3, so the value comes out to be 98.3. Then chicken wings 230, chicken popcorn 300, rice meal 230, roti meal 140, masala dosa 180. Okay, so these are the average price, guys. These are the average price for all these foods. Okay, so I hope this particular query is clear to everyone. Okay, so if you have any like a doubt or like anything to ask, so please let me know into the chat box, guys. Okay, is this is all these three queries are like clear to everyone? If any new customer or a new restaurant like will be inserted into their respective table, uh, uh, no, yeah, you need to refresh that, and no, I think you have export that particular table, no? So it will not automatically like updated. Okay, you need to write it from scratch, Naveen. ग्रुप बाय एफआईडी? अरे यार, फूड आईडी के बेसिस पे ही तो ये कैलकुलेट कर रहे हो आप. Okay, so you are doing it with respect to the food id, because food id is the common column in both the table. Okay, now let's come on to the fourth question, guys. Okay, now come on to the fourth question, guys. Now here the fourth question is, which restaurant has done the most amount of orders? Okay, uh, now let's see कि किस रेस्टोरेंट ने सबसे ज्यादा ऑर्डर किया है. ओके, नाउ हियर यू कैन सी we are talking about the amount. Okay, we are talking about the amount over here. Okay, so both of these questions are different. Okay, so here we are checking that which restaurant has got maximum number of orders. Okay, here I'm talking about I'm talking with respect to the price. Okay, like कहाँ से सबसे ज्यादा amount order हुआ है. Okay, so let me copy this particular question. Okay, and let me put it into over here. Okay, now let me go into this order. Okay, or even into this particular table. Now you can see here we have one column as amount. Okay, so now मुझे find क्या करना है? What I need to find out? I need to find out that from which restaurant. Okay, so like you can see over here. One second. Which restaurant? Yeah. So which restaurant, like this restaurant over here, like this box set. Like I need to count the total amount of orders which has been done from this box set. Okay, then I need to take the same thing. I need to make the same count for KFC, Domino's, Chinatown, and all. and then I will check that which restaurant has a maximum amount of orders. Okay, has done the most amount of orders. Okay, so let's see. Now here I need to use only one table. Okay, with just one table, my work will be done. So let me copy this particular question and put it over here. Now let's try to solve it. Okay, so how I can write down over here, guys? So I need to select, and here I need to display two things. I need to display the restaurant name. Okay, and then I need to display the amount. Okay, so I need to display the restaurant name and amount from Swiggy complete data. Okay, and fine, guys, this should always be true that restaurant name should not be null, where our name is not null. Okay, and here I need to check that which restaurant have most have a has done most amount of orders. So here you can see that 240, 240, then somewhere you'll get like 650, somewhere you'll get so I guess that 650 is the maximum value. So I need to display it from which restaurant this 650 has been ordered. Okay, so the maximum value is ordered from which restaurant. Okay, so where our name is not null, and I need to group by again this thing with respect to what? With respect to the restaurant name only. And I need to find order by amount. That's it. And I want to display this thing into the descending order. Now let's run this. Let's see. Expression 2 of the, okay, fine. Whatever the expression I have selected into the select clause, that should also be into the group by. So here I need to write down the amount also. Fine. Now let's execute this again. Okay, so you can see that the restaurant name is Domino's, and so maximum amount which has been ordered from Domino's is like 950. Then we have a Chinatown, then we have a KFC, then we have a Domino's again, then we have a KFC, then we have a Domino's. Okay, so the maximum amount has been ordered from the from the Domino's restaurant. Okay, so definitely it's maybe the price of the large pizza. Okay, fine. So this is how we can answer this particular query. Okay, fine. Similarly, guys, so in this way you can try to solve all these queries. Okay, so you only now your work is when your half work is done when you have join all these tables. Okay, when you have joined columns. Okay, so similarly, guys, if I have any other question, and yeah, definitely a few questions are a little bit typical, but yeah, it's not very tough at all. Okay, so here if I want to check that which food item has been ordered most. Okay, so now till now we are talking about the restaurant. Okay, I think into the second question we are talking about the restaurant, that from which restaurant we have a maximum orders. Now here the only difference between this fifth question and the second question is, here we are discussing about the restaurant, and now my job is to display the food item which has been ordered most. Okay, so कौन सा food item है जो बार बार order किया गया है या जो maximum time order किया गया है. Okay, so again I think we need just one column over here. You can see we have one column one table over here, this Swiggy complete data, and because here you can see the food name, so I want to display the food name along with along with their count of orders. Okay, so you can see over here itself कि ये कितनी बार count किया गया है. Okay, so into the order itself we can see that how many times this particular food has been ordered. Okay, So yes, we can display this food name जो सबसे ज़्यादा बार order किया गया है. So let's see that how we can display it. And I can display that thing just by using one table, guys. This Swiggy complete data. Okay, so I want to display the food name, F name, and I need to take a count of it as I guess I can write that the food item who has been ordered most. Okay, so again, वो descending order may you need to arrange this into the descending order as okay. So I can write down this count as uh, okay. So total uh, okay. So I can just write down total, and then from Swiggy complete data. Okay, where and fine guys, this is always same that even your food name should not be a null value, is not null, not null. And then I can perform a group by food name, and then I can write order by total, and total को किस में arrange करना है, we want to arrange this into the descending order. That's it. Now we can try to run this and let's see the result. Okay, so yes, I think this is a particular food item. Choco lava cake is like order for the maximum time, followed by chicken wings. Then we have non-veg pizza. Then we have a rice meal. Then we have a veg Manchurian. Okay, so choco lava cake is a order for maximum times. It has been ordered for like 13 times. Okay, so yeah, guys, this is how you can answer this particular question. You can like write this particular query over here. Okay. Similarly, you can check that which food item has been ordered from there are so many restaurant, guys. So यहाँ पे like you can try to solve one more question कि Domino's में which particular food item has been ordered maximum times from Domino's, which food item has been ordered maximum time from KFC. Okay, so I think that is your next question. Like find the food item under each restaurant whose amount is the highest. Okay, so यहाँ पे we are discussing about the amount. Okay, but you can display the total orders also. Okay, so which food item, okay, so find the food item under each restaurant whose amount is the highest. Okay, so if I go into my Swiggy complete data, so here you can see this is the food item and this is the restaurant. Okay, so like into the box set, okay, which food item is having a highest amount. Okay, so like if I check into the box set, so let's see the amount over here. So I guess the maximum amount is I guess 240 only. So let's see the which particular item is having an amount of like a 240. So I guess that is a choco lava cake, or is it something else? Okay, so I guess this is like a rice meal. Okay, so rice meal is having like a maximum amount, although I guess choco lava cake is also the same amount, but choco lava cake is also amount of 220. Okay, so I can take this rice meal is maybe the is a food which is having a maximum amount into the box set, or you can try to check any other like a restaurant also. So maybe you can try to check this dosa plaza or maybe KFC. So into the dosa plaza, which particular like a food item is having a maximum amount. Okay, so I guess every food item having a 300, but here I have a 400. Now let's see for which item I have a 400. Szechuan noodles. Okay, uh, yeah, let's see if there is anywhere else I have a dosa plaza. No. Okay, so this is what, guys, you need to execute over here. Okay, so I need to execute that like from this restaurant which particular food item is having a maximum amount, then from the next restaurant from KFC which food item is having a maximum amount, the same thing for Domino's, then the same thing for Chinatown, and the same thing for Dosa Plaza. Okay, so let's do this one last query. Okay, so we'll just take this last query, and then that's it for this project. Okay, because into this query, guys, we need to use the window function also, so that's why I'm taking this. Okay, so find the food item. Probably window function should be used over here. Let's see. Okay, so here I need to display like couple of things. I need to display the restaurant name, I need to display the food name, and I need to display the amount as well. Okay, so three things I need to display over here. So how I can write: select restaurant name, food name, and amount. Okay, so I need to display like at least these three things over here. Okay, and here I can write first. Okay, so I want to display the actually the first value of this like a food name which is having a maximum amount, because you can see over here that multiple multiple maybe food is having the same amount. Okay, तो यहाँ पे एक चीज अगर आप देखोगे तो एक कोई जैसे चौको लावा केक और रोटी राइस मील इज हैविंग द सेम अमाउंट. ओके, सो जो फूड आइटम पहले आया है आई विल टेक दैट into the consideration. Okay, so for that we have a function over here called first value from the food name. अगर आप ये नहीं भी लिखते हो तो वो रिपीट हो जाएगा, but that's fine. And then I can use this over like here, okay, as a window function. And now I want to take that food item from every restaurant. Okay, so where I can apply this window function, so I can apply this window function on the restaurant. Okay, so I think I have like 5 or 6 different restaurant. Okay, so I have 5 different restaurant, so it will create 5 different windows. Okay, और हर एक रेस्टोरेंट में जो फूड आइटम सबसे ज्यादा अमाउंट का है दैट आई वांट टू डिस्प्ले. ओके, so I can write partition by what? Partition by restaurant name. Okay, and definitely order by amount, because I want to see that which food item is having a maximum amount, and from where? From Swiggy complete. And that's it, guys. Let's see what happens. Okay, so here you can try to give it like alias name also, and you can try to write something else also, that that our name and food name should not be a null into the null. Okay, so let me write it down. Okay, okay, so you can try to give this new column something name. Okay, so that it looks much better. Okay, so I can write down that maybe food item amount. Okay. So maybe I can try to display in this way, and here I can try to copy this so that null value should not be displayed, where this should not be a null. Okay, 1 second, let me. And our name is also should not be a null value. Okay, think ये 2 बार where नहीं यूज हो सकता है. Okay, 1 second. फाइन, लेट्स अगर एक को भी चलाते हैं तो आई गेस दूसरा यहाँ पे चल जाना चाहिए. लेट्स सी. Okay, I guess ये repeat हो जा रहा है यहाँ पे. Then let's run this way. Okay, so I think okay, वो null लिखते भी हैं तो कोई issue नहीं है. I guess we need to find out that food amount over here. Okay, so I think into the box set which is having a maximum amount. So that is, I guess, choco lava cake or rice meal. Okay, then into the Chinatown, but should be arranged. Okay, so well, now from this table, I guess we need to find out the answer, guys. Okay, or maybe we can remove this. Let's see. I guess इससे तो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा है. Last time भी यही output आया था. Let's see. 1 second. Yeah, we need to make a count over here, guys. I guess we are not doing a count over here. Fine. So yes. Now let's run it again. Okay. So I guess यहाँ पे हमें वो निकालना पड़ेगा. So I guess I can write maybe. Okay, so I guess for box set it is choco lava cake. Then for like this Chinatown we have a Sichuan noodles. Then for Domino's I guess it is again a choco lava cake which is having a maximum amount. Then for Dosa Plaza it is veg Manchurian. Okay, so fine. And then for KFC it is chicken popcorn. Okay, so yeah, guys, like here you can see that yeah. Okay, so now you can write down the answer over here. Okay, so you can see like there are 5 different windows. Okay, so this is the answer for box 8. Okay, this is the answer for Chinatown. This is the food item for Domino's, which is having a maximum amount. Then for Dosa Plaza it is veg Manchurian, and then for KFC it is chicken popcorn, guys. Okay, so yeah, you can write down your answer over here. Okay, so like for box it is choco lava cake. For Domino's it is for Chinatown it is Sichuan noodles. Then again choco lava cake for Domino's and all. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope all these like queries are like clear to everyone. If you have any last doubt or any query, so please let me know. Okay, apart from that, all these like queries and these like answers and file will be uploaded into your portal, so you'll get these things from the portal itself. Okay, so let me check very quickly if you have any doubt. Okay, Harchan. Okay, where to? Okay, fine. When we will get certificate? Yeah, definitely we'll get it. Okay, fine. Why do we have Dominoes repeated? Where we are should only one entry of Dominoes with their combined total. Fine. Can we not remove the repeat? Let me check this. Where Dominoes has repeated. Okay, what's which restaurant has the most amount of orders? Okay, so that is fine because it is repeated because you have like this particular. You can see like Domino's is repeated not just one time, and even this KFC is also repeated. Okay, so not only Domino's is repeated, it is regarding the every restaurant. It is regarding the maximum amount. If you don't want repetition over here, so like if you ask for the question over here that how to avoid this repetition, so instead of like writing just the restaurant name, you can write down distinct over here. Okay, so distinct will give you the unique name of the restaurant only. Okay, so you will not get the repetition. Okay, Navi. So fine, guys, that's it. And guys, hopefully you have attended all the classes. Please put your mark your attendance, guys, so that your progress will be good and you will get the certificate. And the second thing, guys, if you are if you're enjoying the session, if you want to become a full stack data scientist, so please enroll into like this particular course. You can see like all the benefits over here. Okay, so you'll get like 100% placement assistant and like a package of around like 5.5 LPA. Okay, so it's a great course, guys. We are going from end to end. We are starting with the basics and then we'll go to the advanced. Okay, so we are able to, we're starting from the very basic, and then at the end I will tell you that how to make a real life system, real life model, and how to deploy it into the industry. Okay, so this is like one course, guys. And definitely if someone like you will get, like right now the discount is going on of 7,000. Okay, so that's it, guys, for this particular essential program. I hope you definitely you really enjoyed this like a boot camp. Okay, and please write down, please give your feedback, valuable feedback. Please write down whatever the thing you whatever you have feel, please write down into the comment box. Okay, so yeah, I guess this Let's Upgrade have put all the links over here. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining, and that's it from my side. Okay, you'll get all the materials. You'll get all the materials and the assignment question like into your portal. Okay. Yeah, Sai Kiran, thank you so much. Dinah, thank you so much, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.